Are you looking to lose body fat this year? Not quite sure how to do it? Well, you're in luck today. We've got weight loss expert Shannan Ponton here today, who's going to be giving you 3 tips on how to shed that fat this year. What are your 3 best tips this year, Shannan?
Mate, I can tell you one thing for sure, you're not going to buy it in a jar on the shelves at Woolies. So many people are looking for an easy way out. They think they're going to buy our powder, our gel, our product that you're going to take and magically going to transform your body and transform your mind and transform your life to the way that you've wanted it. It's just not that easy. It's always going to take some concerted effort. Now, to lose body fat effectively, there's still no better equation than calories in, calories out. There's so much misinformation at the moment and pseudoscience that, you can basically eat as whatever you want as long as it's fat and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
What I know from my experience, and you've got to remember, Jared, that for the last 10 years, I've put 10 clients up for the whole world to see how my nutrition works. Okay? There's lots of people that have theories and methodologies that they've never actually tried and tested. They read it on an internet study from America. Well done. Mine's up there for the whole world to see. And to this point, we've never had a failure. Okay? So I believe in higher protein in your diet, lower carbs, lower fat, and less processed foods.
Yeah.
I believe once people take diet to none of anything, you're off the mark. So definitely higher protein, things like lean meat, fish, chicken, egg whites, and low-fat dairy. Always lower carbs and lower GI carbs.
Okay.
So for that, choose sweet potato over white potato. Multigrain bread instead of normal white fluffy bread. Less processed goes without saying. A whole grain is much harder for your body to process than a refined food is. By that I mean something like a Nutrigrain. If you crush it up, there's powder that falls on your hand. The particles are very small. If you take a whole oat and crush it up, it stays solid. There's still a fair bit of work for your body to do in that digestion phase. Okay? And you always want to take lower fat options when you can. There's no use just saying I'm keeping fat on for the sake of it. The saturated fat on meat and that sort of stuff, you've got to cut it off. And people need to realise, from a scientific standpoint, good fat and bad fat both have 9 calories. As far as your ass is concerned for weight loss, they're both manufactured the same.
Right.
I think exercise is the next important component. So people are always going to say to you, Shannan, what is it? Is it 60-40? Is diet 70% and 30% exercise? We don't need to know, and no one can ever actually qualify that. It's a pie in the sky ideology. How do we ever know how one is better than the other? What we do know is that a combination of good exercise and good diet is the most effective way to lose weight. And the best type of exercise is the one that you enjoy, because it's all about continuity. The more you do something, the better it gets. It's all about consistency.
Cool.
You're now ready to take the rock and run, grasshopper.